Birdie would like to interrupt this intro with the following Steam message. Pee pee, poo poo, poo po, pee pee. Good morning, everyone. Good morning and welcome. I hope you're having a nice smooth Tuesday wherever you are currently in the world. Over here, the normal routine continues. I woke up, I got some breakfast, I had a shower, and then I walked the dog, and now I'm back to do a bit of a live stream before I get on with bullshittery editing. The only thing particularly new, although not surprising, is the fact that Lulu on the way back decided to find the most horrific pile of shit that she could, and she rolled in it. So she is now, well, she's had a bath, so she's been shampooed, and I'm still getting the odd whiff of it, so maybe I didn't get all of it? Might have to give her another one later. She's gonna hate that. We'll see, we'll see. I'm wondering if it's just, I don't know. We'll see what happens when she dries off. But I'll give her a brush as well, see if I can get it all out. But Birdie's sending me pictures of, hang on. Oh, is it Haddie? Let me see Haddie. I want to see Haddie. Hang on. No, it's a kitty. Birdie, put the pictures in the chat. They would love to see the cat. No, look at their face. He's so photogenic. He's beautiful. Anyway, right. 1 second. Sorry, just closing the windows and opening the correct one, which is this one here. So before I do anything live stream related, please know that I'm working on Untitled Goose Game Bullshittery, and I've managed to finish roughly, I think, 13 minutes out of 36. Once again, yes, it is quite a slow process, so I can only keep apologising for that. The keyframing is well, it's not really the keyframing that's taking time, it's just setting up everything to look smooth. But work is ongoing. This is week number 5 of probably 10, so please bear with. Right, as for Thief 3, welcome to it. Now, we're in the end game now, sort of. This isn't the final mission, but it won't be too long. Okay, so if you would like to be up to date insofar as what's happening in the game, I strongly recommend having a look at the last 5 minutes of the last VOD. But, well, it's super bombastic, so I strongly recommend, with a beautiful cutscene. So, yes, well, for everyone else, though, what's happened is that the organisation called the Keepers, the ones that accused me of murder, they are in trouble right now. So what's happened is the traitor that they thought was in their midst, the one that they thought it was me, is not me. It turns out that a character that's been present in the game since the first Thief, so in the game, in all of the cutscenes since 1 and 2, is actually an antagonist, a major antagonist of the entire fucking series, frankly. It's an enormous, grossly mutated woman, an old woman, a murderer called the Grey Lady. She's been in plain sight this entire time, hiding using the skin of a dead girl. We broke her glyph, so magic disguise, and she revealed herself in front of all of the keepers. On being revealed, she started massacring them, so right now the keepers are getting slaughtered. She has no more disguise. Her plan has been scuppered somewhat. She was planning to manipulate the keepers into finding something, but now she can't do that anymore, so she's got to be a bit more direct with her goal. What exactly is that goal? Well, we still need to find out. In the cutscene, she screamed that she was looking for the final glyph. She's clearly trying to hoard the magic. She's trying to hoard the understanding of the magic, the glyph magic. So, what is my current objective? So, Translator Gamal, the hag in disguise, is the one you've been after this whole time. Return to the Keeper Library to inform the Keepers. Oh, they know. They know. Okay. So, Keeper Library. Let's leave the Hammerite Fort then. Watch out for the undead who are in the area. Try not to get your limbs cut off by the moving thing. So yes, I hope everyone's having a lovely day today. Over here, work continues on the bullshittery. I must admit, again, I feel kind of boring because it's just kind of... Morrissey Blander Architect, may his troubles be over. May he finally rest. Things are fine over here, just kind of working on the bullshittery. The dog's fine. The only sort of news I can give you is the fact that unfortunately, again, negotiations on a bungalow appear to have fallen through. They're keeping me on the hook for as long as they can, because obviously they want to see if they can hold out for a better buyer, because I just don't have the money. Hang on. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame, because I kind of like that bungalow, but it is what it is. Thank you, Maggot Cakes, and Haynes, and Hectonian. Shit. Okay, that's called a hammer haunt. The Hammerites, when they die, they can sometimes return as these mace-wielding lich-type things. They guard the crypts wherever the Hammerites rest. I don't know if the Hammerites can get past them or not. Thank you, Schwun, and Maggots. Can I get past him without using holy water? Give it a quick save. Can I jump up on here? I can. Do I have the time? Moss arrow down. Step down quietly. Thank you, Schwern14. Thank you very much, Schwern. Fuck, sorry to hear it, Twitten. I hope you feel better soon. I hope you feel less sick soon. Okay. Sorry to hear it, Peaches. Yes, indeed, we have a vet appointment coming up next week. So I'm going to talk to the vet and see what's wrong with Lulu. For those not familiar, she's slowed down quite a lot over the last year. And perhaps I'm just reading too much into it because I'm obviously a concerned dad. She's obviously aging. It's quite clear that she's aging. But, oh shit. I want the vet to look over her to, well, see what the vet thinks. I think I've gone the wrong way, haven't I? Oh, there's something shiny. Well, you know what you know what I mean, Diablo. I'm a concerned pet owner. Just want to make sure she's okay. It will sound very sad, but she's a wonderful ward against the loneliness, shall we say. She's a constant presence and companion, so yeah, you know. I like having her around. The other day, yesterday, she snuck off into the bed and into the bedroom, and then I heard like a it's the sound she makes when she's grooming herself, And then I poked my head around the corner without her realising, and I could see that she was grooming herself at the bottom of the bed, and I went so off the bed on the floor. And so what I did is I entered the room and I quietly snuck onto the duvet on the bed, and then I sort of like ninja crawled down the bed. And then just as she was sort of looking up, obviously she didn't even know I was in the room. She was making too much noise and wasn't paying attention. And I sort of leaned my face over the bed like Grudge style, you know, like the ghost sort of like appearing and moving down. And she just like, she fucking jolted back in a panic. Like I scared the crap out of her. And then afterwards she was running around like crazy, like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I play pranks on my dog. Yeah. No, she's happy. I gave her lots of treats and cuddles. Yeesh. Oh dear. If you can't play pranks on your dog, then what's the point? Hang on.
For showing us the way.
All right. She's all shivery. Yeah, she's cold. She'll be fine. Could always pop the radiator on for her briefly. Actually, sorry, let me do that. She'd like that. Let me just pop the radiator on for her. Hang on. Oh shit, no, damn it. Oh fuck. Sorry, I've just spilt coffee on the carpet. I've got to clean that up quick. Sorry, hang on. Damn it. Fuck. Piss off. Shit. Right, I've just dabbed it with some kitchen towel there and left some more there soaking up what's left. Whoops. Yeah, the carpet is proper fucked. Proper fucked. Right. Okay. Let's continue. Hi, Pathologic? Hi there, Pathologic.
Perhaps 'tis not nothing.
No, it's nothing.
'Tis not then.
Flash bomb ready just in case he decides to swing into the shadow for the builder. So, for those joining the stream, I'm currently on my way back... Oh my god, I suck. Fuck me. I'm currently on my way back to an organisation called the Keepers, who are reading the future to try and determine if there's any sort of apocalyptic events, and they predicted the arrival of something that they've dubbed the Unwritten Times, or the Dark Ages. Basically, there's some sort of horrible apocalypse in front of them. They know that it has something to do with me, and they know it has something to do with 7 artifacts of ascendant nature. So they were gathering them, but also that prophecy predicted a traitor in their midst, and again they assumed it was me. Turns out there's been a major antagonist beneath their... Fuck.
Ah, at least it doth repeat.
I'm not here. I'm not here. Ooh, I'm here.
Must
I'm not
it
here.
continue?
I'm here.
Thou art found.
No, I'm not. Flash bomb.
I am blinded.
Right. Okay. Right. Okay, where to now? Hang on. Where am I going? Okay, so I'm in Old Quarter. So the antagonist has been revealed, hiding amongst the keepers the entire time. I need to get back to the keeper compound, so it should be right here, apparently. But obviously the keepers have been attacked and mostly massacred. So, let's see who survived. Wait, is this not the entrance to the... This is the graveyard, isn't it? Keeper stronghold. Is this it here? Can one not get through? Keeper compound. That is the keeper compound. To Stone Market. This is where I left before. Do I use a different entrance? Do I go in the other way? From... What is it? Stone Market? I guess so. Yeah, try the other... Yeah, we'll go to Stone Market and try the other entrance. Also, before I do... How am I doing insofar as water arrows? No, we're still quite good. I don't really need to replenish my equipment. Yeah. So Shalebridge didn't have that many opportunities for water arrows and noisemakers. Thank you, Filipino Starkey. Thank you very much. Okay, here we go. So for those not familiar with the Thief series, Thief 3 introduced a few bizarre design choices. The first one is the third-person camera.
What's that? Whoever you bees, hammer,
Whoa.
be, takes a this. That theirs. Hobbies.
Shit.
The street over there.
Fuck, shit. Time to go. Oh my god, there's a party down here, what's going on? Holy shit! Bloody hell. Flash bomb. Let's go quickly. Hide. What the fuck was that about? Turn the corner, there's a fucking rave in the alleyway? Okay. Are the alerts still off? They should be back on. Okay. Let's keep moving. Right. Okay, so a Hammerite fought a pagan in the street. Oh dear. How do I like the game compared to the first two? This game is good, but it clearly has lots of major bad design decisions, which stopped it from being one of the greats, I think. The game is good and enjoyable, but if they'd taken out the third-person camera and all the physics weirdness with it, if they had removed the rather goofy cutscenes that they did add and returned that sort of oil painting look that they had in the first one, if they took out the weird papyrus briefings and instead had that lovingly made sort of art style, and also, third-person camera, what was the other problem? Oh yeah, all of this, the open roaming through a city, which really starts to slow everything down, I find. The trouble is I'm describing things which aren't small things you can fix easily. They're major design elements of Thief 3. Why the third-person camera does not work in this game? Well, for some reason they made the design decision to design the game around third person, which means that every animation that I perform like this, your camera is subsequently stitched to the front of it, which you can't see this easily because you're not playing it, but everything is so sluggish. Like, I physically have to turn Garrett in order to turn the camera. It's not responding immediately. Like, if I get stuck, like you can see, I get stuck on terrain because his arm is stuck on the terrain or whatever. The first person becomes an afterthought strapped onto the top of a third-person game that I'm intentionally avoiding by playing it in first person. And it's also got this skippiness to it. You can see it in the view. You can see that weird sort of, almost looks like I've left the V-Sync on. Can you see it? That's, again, because I'm a camera strapped to the top of a third-person model. I'm meant to be playing the game like this. Yeah, you control like a... Yeah, it's weird. You're controlling like a tank or some shit. Console-itis, essentially. But also, just thematically speaking, I know I've whinged about this before, but the presence of the third-person camera kind of undercuts the entire selling point of Thief. It was pretty much the only first-person stealth game that kind of put it on the map, which meant that everything was from your, like, fly-on-the-wall perspective. Garrett wasn't relevant. You never really saw him. You never really knew what he looked like beyond the box art. There was that sense of mystery. Something that they leaned into in Thief 2 when, in the final cutscene, you see Garrett. You see his face. It was like a shock moment, like, oh my god, that's Garrett. That's taken away when I can just turn the camera and see his face, you know? Basically, the prior Thief games knew that not showing something was just as important as showing. Perhaps even more so. Social, I'm not sure, sorry. If you'll forgive me, I'm currently waiting to see if my divinity group of Messi, Digby, and Quebec request my presence for Baldur's Gate 3. Sorry, in the name of politeness, I'm just waiting to see what happens there.
Don't really know what I'm looking for. Nothing. Still, good thing I checked. You never know.
Well, sorry, Burns, you understand what I'm saying? Burns and Crichton, you understand what I'm saying, though? I'm not saying that, oh my god, his face is a super big secret, and how dare you reveal it? Or once it's revealed, you should reveal it all the time. No, I'm pointing out that Thief 1 and 2 had a level of subtlety to them that Thief 3 just doesn't have.
The pub. Why can't someone sweep these streets?
Okay, whoops.
Almost like a... Huh. No, nothing there. I'll be seeing goblins next.
Here we go. So, did any keepers survive the massacre? With the Thief series, absolutely striped head.
Did this. Looks like we've got a new target for those assassins.
Yes, but unfortunately the enforcers are quite ineffectual against her.
So what are you gonna do?
She's found the final glyph.
Final glyph?
The last of all glyphs. It's a very powerful weapon. She will undoubtedly
activate it, and in doing so, wreak untold suffering. And also ensure her complete invulnerability for all time.
Keeper Orland, the treasures are gone. Gamal has taken the chalice and the paw.
Gone? The artifacts? Then it was Gamal who wanted them, not Kataka. You see, I received these notes that... I thought that they were from Kataka, until they kept coming, even after she was dead. It appears we have made things easy for Gamal. But what does she intend to do with the artifacts?
There is no way to know, except she must have a hidden lair, someplace where she has taken our missing books.
You could find it, Garrett. A thief could find it.
Her lair? Yeah, I have an idea where it might be.
Then you must go. Go now and kill her. If only you could find a way to destroy the final glyph. Make sure it can never be activated.
Let me see if I've got this right. You want me to find Gamal's lair, learn what she wants your treasures for, kill her, and find and destroy this final glyph? Anything else?
How dare you act so high and mighty?
Enough
Shut up,
speeches,
Orland.
Orland. You've already had your turn.
Yet, there is truth in his words. A sequence of events was started when you stole the chalice and the paw. The glyphs did warn us.
Right. Glyphs. As if I could forget.
That guy's an idiot. Okay, so the antagonist has been hiding all this time. She kept a lair in Alldale. That's where the murders took place. She has a hidden lair somewhere there. Okay, so for those who didn't see the prior streams, there's a group of artifacts that seem to have strange similarities. There's about 7 of them, and they're mentioned a lot in the prophecies, and they're also partly sentient. We've encountered some of them over the course of the Thief series. They tend to end up in the hands of mortals quite frequently. Sorry. So search for her lair and what exactly she's done with the artifacts that she has found, that I've found earlier in the game and she's pilfered. So get the chalice and the paw, the ones that I got from the prior mission. What about the hat? The fucking crown. Okay. Figure out why she wants the final glyph. Go to Alldale. Okay. Let's go. We out to get the hag? We are. He's a dumbass. He is a huge fucking easily manipulated dumbass. They all are. They use fucking glyph magic and they couldn't fucking tell that there was someone using glyph magic in front of them for years? They had a little girl sitting next to the fucking old lady reading the fucking glyphs for years and years, not surprised that she wasn't aging beyond the age of 9? I was reading a thread that was made back in 2006, in fact. I was quite pleased to see that the forums were being saved, but it was a bunch of people talking about this game and expressing similar confusion, because in the prior games, the Keepers...
Again, I shouldn't have doubted myself.
The Keepers weren't shown that often, but when they were shown in shadow...
Scared myself is all.
They were shown to be quite all-knowing. Thief 3 took the Keepers and intentionally, as part of the story, made them human and fallible and easily gullible, it seems. But yeah, it's a bit of a... as the thread was pointing out, it's a bit of a strange change of pace. All of a sudden, this mysterious allies that seem to know the story of the game unfolding get so fucking blindsided in Thief 3. But they did. They're complete dumbasses. Even the Hammerites know better than them at many elements. Okay. Right, so... to the old quarter... Right, so yeah, to Alldale. So we'll go this way. Rezor, so you know in Thief 1 and 2, so close your ears now for those who don't want spoilers, there's a lady, an old lady, reading the prophecies. The little girl sitting next to the old lady was an ancient old woman, an old witch in disguise. And she's been trying to acquire artifacts for something called the final glyph. Okay. Wasn't glyph magic said to stop aging? Well, the opposite, Pinecone. Reading, the prophecies at least, I don't know about other glyph magic, but reading the prophecies accelerates aging, dramatically. Katika, the old lady, was actually quite young. Is it safer to go this way, I wonder? Hang on, quick save and run this way. Oh, I hear magic.
What's this? Come out, wherever you are.
Oh, how horrible!
I come, my
dead
brethren.
person.
Pagans and Hammerites fighting.
Do not think thou canst hide. Brother, I have found wicked murder done.
Bloody hell, bloody hell. If you guys can use that sort of energy defending the city from the hag, that would be wonderful, thank you. Instead of just killing each other in the street. Okay. We're close. So Alldale, this way, this way, this way, this way. Let's go. But yes, once again, I'll keep shilling it every stream because I think that I should, because it's awesome. If this game intrigues you, I strongly recommend Thief 2. If you're going to play any single Thief game, make it Thief 2. It's a fucking masterpiece. What about Thief 4? There is no Thief 4. They only made 3.
Out of the corner of my eye.
You saw nothing.
No, nothing. If it were something, I'd know it.
Okay. Thank you, Raziel. It's easy to be so, Stripehead. There's nothing quite like the Thief series on offer. There are plenty of stealth games these days, sure, but a lot of them seem to focus on stealth and combat, stealth and killing. Where it's get a stealth kill, get a critical hit on this dude or whatever.
What's that?
Somebody sneaking around?
Not many focus on evasion, on staying undetected. And there's a sense of palpable tension that comes from it when you are vulnerable. Okay. Again, Diablo, without wishing to go down that rabbit hole, I just can't. I can't feel the same sort of tension when I'm a god. Okay. So, her lair is here, somewhere. Plaza, pump house. Legitimately, I've forgotten exactly where. It's been too many years. Okay. Fuck, someone's coming. So, her lair is here, somewhere. Let's try and find it. Like a predator, she's perched somewhere, looking down upon the prey. Plaza, what's that? Can't make it, there's guards watching. Comes another one. Yoink.
What the?
Fuck!
What? What? Where is everything?
But why? Why? I can't even get into my own shop.
Yeah, about that. See, I decided it ain't your shop no more. It's mine.
Can't do that. I'll go to the city watch. I have friends in high places.
Sure, go tell your friends about how you sold me fool's gold. They'll be really extra special interested in that part. Are you sure you want your friends checking on the things you sold them over the years?
Well, the nerve of your insinuation.
Still, I don't see you running out the door to tell the city watch.
I could repay you. It would just take me a few days, gather the cash.
It's too late for that. Besides, it's more than just the money, see? I gotta make an example of you. Just so as everyone knows they can't mess with Jimmy the Knife.
Well, I'll just go to my shop then and remove those boards myself.
Sure, you could try to play it that way. But if I see you doing it, I'm gonna have to kill you.
Kill me? You! You're the one who deserves to die!
That almost sounded like a threat, Fogarty, you worm. Don't make me make an example out of you. Now scram. I hate the sight of you. Again.
Don't mess with Jimmy the Knife, he'll poison you.
Not that I wouldn't be ready for anything.
Also, Jimmy the Knife has a key on his belt. Did you see that?
Ah! What? That's him!
Damn it!
In the street!
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! I'm gonna quick load it. I got caught too many times. Also, sorry. Pardon me. Unrecognized number. Probably a letting agency or whatever. Let's try that again. Let's try and steal the key this time and not get caught. So he walks away.
officer. Remember, I pay my protection money. But why? Why? I can't even get into my own shop.
Yeah, about that. See, I decided it ain't your shop no more. It's mine.
Can't do that. I'll go to the city watch. I have friends in high places.
Sure, go tell your friends about how you sold me fool's gold. They'll be really extra special interested in that part. Are you sure you want your friends checking on the things you sold them over the years?
Can I sneak up behind him?
Well, the nerve of your insinuation.
Still, I don't see you running out the door to tell the city watch.
I could repay you. It would just take me a few days. Gather the cash.
It's too late for that. Besides, it's more than just the money, see? I gotta make an example of you. Just so as everyone knows they can't mess with Jimmy the
Nothing there.
The guy saw it, he doesn't give a fuck.
That I wouldn't be ready for anything.
Sure, you could try to play it that way. But if I see you doing it, I'm gonna have to kill you.
Right, where is his shop? Plaza, Pump House, Park.
Kill me? You! You're the one who deserves to die!
That almost sounded like a threat, Fogarty, you worm. Don't make me make an example out of you. Now scram. I hate the sight of you.
Okay. I presume I have the key to his shop. Is this it here? Attention! Fogarty's Goldsmithery is closed until I say so. Signed, the new management, Jimmy the Knife. He sounds like a nice fellow. Whoops. Stop. So what's this key for, eh? Back door? Window? So there's Jimmy the Knight. What's he standing in front of? Just a statue, or is that something where I put an object? Whoop. So he can't get into his own shop.
One side, citizen.
He's trying to get into the shop, but it's boarded up.
What'd you do that for?
The keys from Jimmy, I presume, to the shop? Gotta get this guy to piss off. There's a chest behind Jimmy.
Evening, officer.
No,
of the
it's
watch.
just it's a fountain.
I'd watch your back.
Okay, let's ignore him for now. Maybe he'll fuck off and I can come back later. Ooh. Okay, so we're looking for Pump House, Museum, the park. Where could the Hag's Lair be in Ordale? Canal? Pagans. We bees closing off their manful pump house. Diane has a visioning. Bees an abomination that lives in them canal. Stay away. As long as them water levels in the canal stays high, not lowered, then no pagans or city heads can go down into them canal and cause trouble with them abomination. Bees you needer to get them pump house, then seek you Diane in the Greensea Park. She havers them trickster amulet that makers them vines go away. Larkspur. Okay, so infiltrate the park, find a way to get rid of these vines. Or did they put vines on the pump? Okay. So I'm guessing that would be the Hag's Lair. Let's go to the canal. Well, go to the park. Sneak past. Okay. So yeah, I hope everyone's having a nice day today. Over here, working on the Untitled Goose Game bullshittery. Everything's going fine, just a bit slow.
Hey, the torch went out.
Quick save, sneak behind him as he moves forward.
Aha! Who's over there making that? Look!
Nobody.
It's in the street.
Ah! Run away!
Hi, bees.
Shit, fuck, shit, fuck, shit, fuck, shit, fuck, shit, fuck.
There he be.
Ah! Shit, fuck. Okay. That's actually quite well guarded. Maybe there's an alternate route? Maybe if I go the other way. Indeed, Stripehead, you hide in the shadows.
I better check around once. Whatever that was.
It was nothing.
Who'd be creeping around at this hour anyway?
I could, Mafia's Cow, but two problems. Firstly, my editing isn't all that interesting when it comes to simply keyframing and entering text and then masking it and stuff like that. And secondly, I don't really have a sterile PC in the sense that, you know, there's personal shit all over my PC, so it wouldn't be so easy to just, open up my file explorer or whatever. I don't live stream for a living, so I haven't got that sort of setup.
Evening, officer of the watch. I'd watch your back.
Hide him. Thank you, Void Slayer. Fuck.
The streets, this part of town. Oh, it's not for the
Fuck.
What's all this? There you are.
I got clumsy.
Let's see what you're made of.
I got clumsy. Shit. Oh, I'm shit. I'm shit. I'm shit. I'm shit. Oh, fuck. Shit, fuck. Maybe don't fire a noisemaker arrow right at your fucking feet, Garrett.
Evening.
Okay. Besides, on the why not just live stream your editing? Well, I suppose as a one-off session it wouldn't be a problem, but I probably wouldn't get much done. If I've got to stop and narrate and explain exactly what I'm doing, then it's going to add considerable amount of time. With many jobs, really. Okay. Maybe I should take out the torch. No, I should be able to make it. Oh, shit.
What's all this? I can see that, you
Damn it.
know.
Damn it, did I get caught again? What the fuck? I did it again? I did it again! Let's try again, shall we? Sorry, for those joining, I'm not on a mission currently. I'm trying to find the lair of the antagonist. She's somewhere in this district, probably in the canal. guy's like, what the fuck is he doing? Right. In the shadow properly this time. Okay.
Thought it was lit a minute ago.
Well, of course they died, Amanda, old girl. The two of them didn't have half a brain between them.
Exactly my point, Zachary. The mother, now she had a brain and a plan. Women often do. The whole thing was her idea. Trouble is, they were too pea-brained to pull it off. Snuffed out by some security device, of course. But after they were already inside the museum.
Well, if you're game, I am too. Should be an absolute bundle of fun. I can't wait to outwit a guard. I do hope there'll be guards. But we should do it soon, before the City Watch discover that tunnel we found.
Really, Zachary? If they haven't found the tunnel yet, there's no reason to think they'll ever find it. No. There's time for more planning before our naughty little heist.
You're not going to spoil the fun and go all scaredy-cat on me, are you, Amanda?
Of course not, Zachy Poo. I just want everything to go perfectly. I mean, there's only one museum, and I don't want to rush in without the right outfit.
Quite right, darling. Proper attire. I hadn't thought of that.
Really?
Someone has cut my purse. The effrontery.
These two bumbling idiots want to break into the museum. The famously touted thief-proof museum in Alldale. Alldale, right. But they found a tunnel. Interesting. I wonder where that tunnel could be. Alright. Pagans. Huh, this entrance is guarded well as well. Okay. So both ways. We're gonna have to use a noisemaker to distract that chuckle fuck.
There is nothing wrong with my ears, you know.
Uh-oh.
Where are the guards?
Save
me! Someone!
Damn it. Okay, I need to fire it a bit further to get that guard away, but not the one inside, and also watch exactly where he's looking.
Is that a...
Damn it. Wasn't close enough.
Who's doing that?
Is you afraid, noisemaker? Is you come out anyway, okay?
He's gone down there.
Come out.
She's in my way.
Aha! Found you!
Damn it.
Where's your weapon?
Where's
mad
Diane?
fool?
Is she not here? So I'm looking for an amulet that she's carrying. Make a noise and put an oil puddle in the way. Well, then he'll fall and die. I'm trying to avoid killing. I'm a thief, not a murderer.
What is there?
Me's here's that. Money's me's not enough gold gets the slime off you. Bees it there still.
Later we'll sip on the sacrifice,
Where's
okay?
what? I bees find you sick.
Damn it. Fuck, piss. Ah. Right. Well, I'm trying to avoid it, Voidwalker. For the challenge. Too far? Nope. There we go. Oop.
Ha! What bees I worried about?
Okay. Is that her? Is that her talisman? Too many eyes.
He has a feeling about tonight.
Torch bees out again.
Wait until he pisses off. See what she's got. She has a very short patrol route there. And that whole area is well illuminated. What about him? Does he piss off?
What's that?
Here's me a
This
sound.
cannot be ones of your jokings, Reed. I means it. Bees you not feared.
Diane, here bees my reportings. 12 bees were lost in them old quarter, 5 bees lost in them docks, them hammerheads more strongsy than we thinked. We bees needing helping, Daisy.
Killing you quick.
I've got it. Let's go.
We won't be mad. Just come out. If something leaves there. All's woodsy well. Must be half of some imaginings. These you find them green.
Where the fuck am I? Ah, that must be the other entrance. Okay. Aha. Could I have snuck in from above? Is that what he's trying to tell me? Whoop. Thank you, Kabir Skirata? Thank you, Kabir. Two more of these.
Where them hammerheads have tricked. That's
These here's that. What?
there's nothing wrong with my ears.
Hello. Okay, we've got it. So, go into the pump station, lower the water. Watch out for that guard. Lower the water, and see if the abomination that the pagans are talking about is the Grey Lady. This is where we go down and discover it's just a burrock, a particularly big burrock. Here we go. Right, the pumping station. Pump house control. Turn wheel to lower the water level. Okay. Whoop. Oh no. Oh no! The game crashed. Bugger. Oh dear, oh dear. Let's try again. Proper crashed out to desktop. Oh dear. Give it another welly. Right. Give it a load. Hopefully that won't be a recurring crash. It be's ended. Yes, that's the end of the playthrough. Garrett trips on a weed and falls into the canal and then drowns. That's how bees it ended. Let's try that again.
Nothing.
Proper
Probably jumpy.
Give it a proper save there. Okay. Oh wait, the hatch opened inside the pump house? So it did.
Noise? Did I just hear something?
Okay. Bit of precious metal. Some coins. Aha, here we go. Right. We found it. Is there an intro? No. So, for those just joining the stream, we've entered what appears to be the lair of the primary antagonist. Here, we'll find some artifacts that she's stolen, and if we can get them back, I'm hoping to scupper her plan. Her plan? Well, it's not clear yet. She's looking for something called the final glyph, which the keepers said was some extremely powerful glyph. Right. And if you're not sure what a glyph is, it's basically their type of magic. Ooh. They cast spells by writing them, sort of. But the spells can have a mind of their own. Ooh. This is her home. Thank you, Storks. Back one moment. I need a wee-wee. Okay, so Gamal's lair. Let's hope she's not home. Those are gigantic candles, what the fuck? Pots, pans, silverware. One of her statues. The hearth is lit. She's either here or was here recently. Pathfinding seems a bit tricky. It's an old manor. Shit. not alone. The glyph of unbinding. I must keep you here with me. Secret, yes. Unbinder. You are the undoer, the unwriter. So easily can you destroy my stone warriors. So easily do you unwrite the glyphs that animate them. Why must you exist? You are like the last of all glyphs, a terror to me. But here in my lair, my home, my den, here you can do no harm. Garrett would want to see you, to take you, to use you, yes. With your power he would fear my stone soldiers no more. One hit with his cursed blackjack, his bludgeon to the back of the head of my minions, and they would crumble. But that would not happen. You, glyph of unbinding, you will sit unused, unseen, unsung. I conveniently write down the weakness to part of my plan in the book. To be discovered and used by the player. Yes. So she has a glyph that I can use to eliminate her statues, her servants. For those joining the stream who are not aware of the context, there's an ancient witch that seems to be living in this manor, in this rich district of the city. I'm hoping she's not here. But the witch has been hiding in a secret organization that's been maintaining power, and she's been looking for the final glyph. A magic spell, it seems. The glyph to end all glyphs, she said in the book. Something of immense power, according to the keepers. And with it, they claim, she would be invincible. The Letters of Diocen, Book 5, to the Council. I am nearing the end of my ability to serve as interpreter. My apprentice, Katika, though blind, is highly gifted. She should be my successor when my time is ended. For the future, the prophecies are clear and rife with warnings. With the help of the young acolyte that chose thievery over us, we shall eventually overcome the first two trials. When the third Dark Age will approach... So the first two trials are the first two games. When the third Dark Age will approach, but here the glyphs are not so clear. Interpreting this third trial will be Katika's life work, and her eventual undoing. She knows this, and accepts her fate with dignity and balance. Interpreter Diocen, Katika's predecessor. To the Council, this will be my last missive. The glyphs have taken all from me. I hope my efforts have not been in vain, and that my warnings have not fallen on deaf ears. I await a resolution on the matter of the glyphs I have postulated. If there is a glyph of transmutation, then there is terrible danger. A shapeshifter glyph would be too much of a temptation for any keeper. We must scour the old text for any references to such a glyph. It is possible that early keepers found it, that the knowledge was lost. Sorry, was it lost or not lost? Sorry. But that the knowledge was lost, and it is how that knowledge might have come to be lost that brings me great unrest. Interpreter Diocen. So, obviously, Gamal found it. Transmutation. Consider the fact that she was literally wearing the skins of her murder victims. Did you see that in the cutscene? Their teeth, their faces, their eyes. She wore them like a men wear cloaks. It's clearly part of her glyph magic, and no doubt is responsible for her great longevity. Katika's predecessor would be right. This eternal life is what she's got. She's murdering people to extend her life. She could be many, many, many hundreds of years old. Her servants watch over her home when she's gone.
Gone and taken and gone and stolen and gone. Catch and find and crush and crush and crush and find.
Always the thief, his name, always in the prophecies. And where is mine? Am I not just as terrible? Am I not even more fearsome? I must animate my army in more numbers than before. He will not fulfill his destiny. Wait, is that... Really? It is!
How many times am I going to steal this thing?
It's the Builder's Chalice! One of the 7 major artifacts. Okay. You don't want to put it in like a box with a lock? No? You're just going to leave it on... Okay. That was easy. The fucking lengths I had to go to nick that thing off the Hammerites? Okay. No map of this place at all. So for those just joining, that's one of the 7 relics that seems to have some sort of major significance to the final glyph. Gather all 7 and something should happen, apparently. Gamal's journal. My efforts have met with obstacles, hindrances, delays, but there is a benefit to having Garrett alive. He can easily do what I cannot. The thief, the sneak. I know everything, and he knows nothing. My success is assured. It is time for recollection, retrospect, decades, centuries past. I remember the day Somersault found the glyph. Somersault? My glyph. And I knew even I signed the covenant never to touch it, that it would be mine. It called to me, it sang its song. Then it was foolish, trusting Vandalin, who shared with us his insight to use the glyphs against the accelerated aging, and it worked, better than I'd hoped, and now I'm more than any of them could have imagined. Of the recent past, the child Laurel, whose form I used to hide from the others for so long, sealed her grave with the glyphs so that her skin would be mine for as long as I wanted it. How did she escape? I am still unsure. And Orland, so easily manipulated by the letters, signed with a C. Any other would have unearthed my simple ploy. How easy it has been to remove from the libraries the books that refer to me. And now, for the future, I surmise that there are others following my path, my destiny. All they lack is the glyph of transmutation, and when the time comes, I will give it to them, my brethren, and more. I am become glyphs. The time of secrets is almost over. A new age approaches. That's vague. What's her final plan? Just power? All they lack is the glyph of transmutation, and when the time comes, I will give it to them. Not sure. Is she trying to gather all glyphs to her and then offer life in exchange for their fealty, essentially? Possibly. I think she just craves power. She's power mad.
They say she used to be human, but whatever she was, Gamal's a monster now.
Okay. Final glyph. Last of all glyphs. Cross-check for other names used. Sentience, the crown, where? Check Cadika's notes on the Propheticus. Lost beyond time, under the above world. Translation incorrect? Recheck the source. Landmarks, must be significant. Relationship to artifacts. Ordale Plaza, Bradshaw Monument, Hart, Stone Market proper, Clock Tower, Chalice, Crown, Old Quarter near Fort Ironwood, Docks, South Quarter, Fountain, Research Historical Significance. I. Exhibit in the Wildstrom Museum. Ancient keepers were present when the city was built. Earliest writings. Check oldest history text. Why giant? Could it be the streets themselves? Which streets were built already? Which are the oldest landmarks, oldest districts? Recheck the text. Cross-check compendium against failsafe or ancient failsafe. How did ancient keepers refer to final glyph? So she's finding that the artifacts are being referred to in the text along with locations around the city for reasons unknown. Or reasons that she was trying to glean. So if you're just joining the stream, the primary antagonist of the game, a monstrously mutated woman twisted by magic that she's used for hundreds of years, she's cut like a bloody scythe. She's cut through the Keepers, the organization that's meant to manage the magic that she's using. And now I'm in her home trying to determine what her plan is. It has something to do with something called the final glyph, or the glyph. What was it? She called it the final glyph, the last of all glyphs, so the most powerful glyph, she surmises. If she can get that, the Keepers said that she would be invincible. Fuck. Hide. He doesn't come this way. Wasn't locked. Huh. Oh God. Fuck. That one's huge. What the fuck? I don't remember this bit. God damn, that one's massive. What the fuck? I can't hide out here, it's too bright.
Sound, no motion, no sound, no motion. See or still. Nothing and no one is here. Nothing is here and no one is here.
Where does he move? He had one job, guard this cup. He's like, ah, she's gonna be so mad when she gets back from killing Garrett.
Find and kill and find and kill and
I'm sorry, madam. I know that you animated me with the sole purpose of defending this cup, but I failed.
want to kill nothing and nothing and no one.
That's enough of the giant angry statue. Okay, so that's the hall where I entered. That book, I haven't read that book. Save it now. Is he coming back? Yeah. Whoa. Chronicle of Dagar, Epilogue. Imagine our great excitement at finding the new glyph. Somersault was the first to discover its secrets, but it wasn't long before our excitement grew to concern, then fear. Fear for the future. Fear that the glyph could fall into the hands of the unbalanced mind. For we keepers are human, and humans have weaknesses. With no way to destroy it, we enshrined it, sealed it with all manner of glyphs, and we've set down these words to speak to the future. Do not heed the call of the glyph of transmutation, the glyph that can be used to steal another's form. Do not seek to unlock the seal that holds it. Let it sit forever unused. And most of all, may balance be with us, the four entrusted with this terrible knowledge, task and burden. Signed the keepers Dagar, Somersault, Gamal, and Vandalin. So for those who weren't here earlier, transmutation, the ability to steal a form but also the life force of a victim. Gamal did, in order to live forever. Thank you, Shinonymous. So she wasn't just a human, she was a trusted high-ranking keeper, probably an elder. An ancient keeper. But interestingly, in the writing, she said she's trying to refer to the ancient keepers. So they go back even further. There's the paw. What the? Fuck me, fuck me, fuck me. That's my chance.
Look again. Got it. Again. Whatever it is.
So that's I've just stolen a pagan artifact called the Jacknal's Paw. Okay. So, with these two artifacts, again, they have something to do with the final glyph, along with the crown. So search Gamal's lair for clues about the final glyph and why she wants the artifacts. Find and obtain the glyph of unbinding, which I can use to destroy her statue servants. And also just nick some wealth, because fuck you, Gamal. I'm not going to let some world-ending catastrophe stop me from turning a profit, Gamal. No. No. No, 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 no. Bugger. How did he see me? I was in perfect shadow. Right. Let's try that again. Stole the paw. Grab that ring. Cross the carpet. Through the doorway. through there is the paw. Through here is the big man. Where now? Where now?
Open and wide and open and empty. Find and catch and find and crush and find. No sound, no motion, no sound, no motion.
Where to now? What have I missed? This door simply leads to the courtyard. That's where the couple... No, that's her bedroom. So it must be this way. It must be up. Up there. How does one get up? Aha. God, I wish I had the damn rope arrows. There we go. Fourteen of these remaining.
Nothing but silence, nothing but quiet, nothing but silence.
Here I go. Quick save. Through the door. Alright. Is she home?
I thought I told you I don't like being followed.
Our separate paths have converged, Garrett. We both seek the same thing.
I suppose if you were working for Gamal, you would have tried to kill me just now.
Tried? I would have succeeded. Look around us, Garrett. This is Gamal's secret library. Here she has been lurking, plotting, and for much longer than just one lifetime. She has used the glyphs to extend her life. And there's more.
You've been reading, Artemis.
Yes, we are fortunate. In these books, Gamal has documented her plans carefully. But the meaning of that map is not yet clear to me.
Chalice, crown. These things are marked with the names of the artifacts.
These books, some have been missing for months, some maybe years. She does not say what the final glyph does, only that she will become undefeatable once she... The Aldale Plaza, the South Quarter Fountain.
Well, now we know what to do with the artifacts once we have them. They fit into those landmarks somehow.
She has been gaining knowledge, while our ignorance grew.
Do the books say where she is now?
The remaining treasures, they are at the museum. She hopes to gather them all at once.
And when she has them, she'll activate this, the last of all glyphs.
No. The books are very clear on that. She intends to destroy it. When she has all the treasures, she'll have the power to do just that. The last glyph is the only thing she fears. Well, that, and you, my friend.
Destroy it? But that's what Orland and the others told me to do. Half-truths from the Keepers, why am I not surprised?
For the Council to still employ subterfuge, with all that's at stake. I will go to Orland myself and get the truth from him. You should
go to the museum and steal the remaining artifacts before Gamal gets to them.
Then let us meet back at Stone Market Plaza. And Garrett, if you come face to face with Gamal, you must understand. With her power over glyphs, she is all but indestructible.
Right, I'll keep that in mind. Artemis?
Okay. Fuck. So, placing those artifacts in those locations in the city draws the final glyph through the streets. The streets have been designed that way. Okay. So, where to now? We have some of the artifacts, but the rest of them are mostly in the keep of the museum. Find and obtain the glyph of unbinding, which can be used to destroy her statues. Break into the museum in order to steal the remaining artifacts before Gamal does. When you have all the artifacts, meet Artemis in the courtyard in Stone Market Plaza. Okay. So, we still need to find her unbinding glyph. Then the statues will be much less of a problem. Thank you, Tungsten and Speed Master. Alright. Should probably eliminate some of these. Is this her glyph? Aha! That was easy. Found it. The glyph will allow you to destroy Gamal's statue minions. Blackjack them. Okay. The glyph of unbinding. I must keep you here with me. Secret, yes. Unbinder. Oh, this is the same book as before. Okay. You are like the last of all glyphs, a terror to me. And yet she just left it on the wall. Just in the middle of a fucking... Put it in a box, woman. What the fuck? Put it in a box with a lock. Beneath that box, put a trap door to like a series of fucking spikes or whatever. I can't help but think that, you know... Making it thief-proof, or at least trying to make it thief-proof. Yeah, put it in a pool with piranhas or some shit. Can I have the weirdest of fucking rants? Like, so I've done this rant a few times on Reddit. Just typed it up as a comment. Right. Do you remember the film Terminator? What was it called again? Not Dark Fate. Terminator. What was it called? Right, okay, hang on. So there's a Terminator film with that guy from, I think he's from Avatar or whatever it is. And you've got fucking, I can't remember their actors' names. What the fuck? What's wrong with me? The guy that plays Batman. Anyway, so in the film, over the course of the film, Skynet... So in the original Terminator films, it was kind of set up that Skynet did a sort of time travel shenanigan thing as a final Hail Mary to try and stop itself from being defeated, not realizing that it wouldn't work. Anyway, for some reason, the later films dropped that and tried to make it look like Skynet kind of knows what it's doing. Why? So they can make future films, obviously, because the Terminator film was just so fucking profitable. Anyway, Salvation, that's the one. Thank you. In the course of the film Terminator Salvation, Skynet now knows. So it's written to know that A, time travel is a thing, and yes, it can influence the events of the future. So for this reason, it knows that it has to grab Kyle Reese and then use him as bait to draw out John Connor in order to kill John Connor, okay? And in order to do that, it sends out a signal. Sorry, wait, my memory's hazy on it. It sends out a signal to convince the Resistance that it can indeed shut down its machines when it can't, but more importantly, it sends out a signal that it knows that John Connor will follow because it's attached to Kyle Reese. Okay, so long story short, it has a signal that it knows that John Connor will follow. What does it do with this signal? Well, it places it in a room inside a base, okay, and it knows that John Connor is going to go into that room. What does Skynet do? Does it, like, dig a pit beneath the door that it knows that John Connor is going to open and just lets John Connor fall in? Does it set up a tank of piranhas so that John Connor will fall in, drown, and then get eaten by piranhas? Does it set up an IED in the room and then just blow it up when John Connor opens the door? No. It puts a single Terminator who just picks up John Connor and throws him around the room for a few minutes before getting destroyed. That's it. Like, its entire plan, and it knows that its entire plan hinges on the fact that John Connor will come into this room. Nerve gas the fucking room! Nerve gas your entire base! Like, I'm getting the same energy from this glyph. Hang on. Because, like, she knows that I will come here and find this glyph. Just fill the fucking room with gas! Or just something, yeah, some extremely... like, dodge this, motherfucker, type maneuver. And you've won! You fucking won! Yeah, put a mine. I've got mines. She doesn't have mines. She's had decades to plan this. Put a mine on the floor. Disguise it as a book. Anyway. You know what I mean? As it has the same energy as Terminator Salvation. I know he's coming here, yet I shall take no precautions. Put a fucking Wheatley from Portal. Like, all of a sudden, surprise, we're doing it now. Just set the trap, like, on this ladder. Some completely inconspicuous ladder that you're never going to use. Because you know it's the ladder with the trap on it. Sorry, where the fuck am I going? Ooh. Ah. Do you reckon? Do you reckon? Could this be Gamal? Okay. In her lair for decades, one single painting. That's probably a vision of what she looked like before she was turned. Okay. Right, so hang on. So break into the museum. When you have all the artifacts, meet Artemis. Okay, we're good to go. Where's the exit? So that's the glyph of unbinding, but where's the exit? How do I get out of here? Is it there? What was behind the painting? Don't think there was anything behind the painting. Fuck. Was there something behind the painting? Oh, the brown thing. That's just the frame. Where is the exit? Sorry. Is there a secret switch I did not see? Hear the sound of what sounds like a portal if it's not the glyph. Can you hear that? Huh. Jump up here.
Nothing and no one.
Okay.
Yes, find it, and kill it.
What? 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 That works. I think that was less the glyph of unbinding and more just bashing it repeatedly until it came apart. But it worked. Okay. Let's get the fuck out of here. Aha, did I read this one? My quest for the 5 artifacts. I now have 2 of the 5. The chalice and the Jacknell's paw were easy. In my capacity as puppeteer for the Fool Orland, I was able to have Garrett do the work to acquire them. Then, when my true nature was revealed, it was a trifle to remove them from the keepers to the safety of my den, my lair. For the heart and the eye, they are attention seekers, and this has brought them both to the Wheelstrom Museum, where they pass as ordinary displays. There they feed their desire to wound, to entrap, to pollute the minds of susceptible humans. The eye is fueled by the flesh eye of my adversary. I wonder what that sentient will have to say to me when I finally hold it in my hands. I wonder if it can comprehend what I have become. She's referring to an artifact from the first game. If you're wondering what happened to Garrett's eye, that is what happened to his eye. It was consumed by one of the artifacts that we're about to find. As for the location of the crown, for so long the glyphs were frustratingly silent, until recently when it was made clear the crown too has arrived at the Wheelstrom. This brings me extraordinarily close to my goal, my quest. It is as if the sentients wish for me to find them. Now I must proceed to the museum and steal, possess, acquire the remaining sentients. It is time for all secrets to be made known. Okay, I have 2 of the remaining 5. Break into the museum, find the last 3, position them on those locations in the city to draw out the shape of the glyph using the city streets, and then destroy it, or acquire it, or destroy it. The signs are unclear. Okay, a few more minutes left on the stream. It's not quite over yet. Let's start heading to the museum. I'll need to get more water arrows. I'll need to get more everything, frankly. Right. Hello, darling. How are you? Are you flopped up atop your warm radiator? Yes? Do you have a nice warm radiator? You rolled in shit this morning, so I gave you a bath. Do you want another bath? She's like, no. Hi. Hi, beautiful. Hang on, can I give you another treat because you're beautiful? What? What's that? Just grabbing her tongue. Right. I'm just going to turn my back until she gets the treat. Hang on. If she has the transmutation glyph, how does he know that his friend wasn't an imposter? Thank you, Shannon. So the transmutation glyph, for those who didn't see it, is the ability to take over the skin and the life force of someone that you slay, which is why she's completely coated in skin and teeth and hearts and faces. They're her victims, which have extended her life for hundreds and hundreds of years, presumably. How the fuck do we get out of here? Where's the exit? Do I backtrack? I guess I do. Backtrack through the place in order to get to the exit? Shouldn't be too difficult. He says, is there not a door? I can I can hear a portal, a literal portal. Let's go. Can Lulu recognize herself in a mirror? I did try it. She just kind of looked at it and didn't seem particularly fascinated. So maybe she can, or she's not smart enough to even realize it's a reflection and it's something of note. Oh. Yeah, let's backtrack. Quick save here. Moss arrow down for a soft landing. Through the door we sneak. Go to the end of the hall and then turn right, and that's our escape. Wait here for this guy to patrol away. Here he comes. Save here. Cross. Okay. And there's the exit. Let's get out of here. Thankfully, she wasn't home, eh? Right. Okay, so for those just joining then, the primary antagonist of Thief 3, an enormous mutated old woman, is looking for artifacts, 2 of which I now have in my possession. The remaining 3, she's looking to break into the museum to acquire, so I need to do that first. Right. So, if I'm rubbish. If I'm planning a full-on heist into the thief-proof museum, I'm going to need all of my fucking equipment. So, I need to make sure that I get to the merchant and purchase pretty much every fucking thing. Including your health potion. Don't look at me like that. Yoink. Okay. I can't get into that goldsmith's place. Never mind. I'll give it a quick save there.
Sounded almost like somebody causing trouble.
You didn't hear anybody? There's nobody here. Nobody here, nobody here, nobody here. Right. So, there's the museum. There's one of my fences. Is that someone where I think that's the guy who just does selling. Let's go. Yeah, I need to go buy shit. Okay. Right. One hopefully clean dog. She had a bath and shampoo, and she's flopped on the back of the sofa atop the radiator. Alright, so, Ordale. There we go. One of my first fences is in front of me, but I think she primarily does gas arrows?
Scared myself again. I need to stay away from coffee for something.
Nope, nothing. There we go.
I knew I would see you today. Call it intuition.
Oh, I've not seen these before. Crown replica, heart replica. Oh my god. I've never seen these before. You can buy replicas of the stuff you're about to steal from the museum? How do you know? Are you the hag in disguise? Is everyone I'm going to meet actually the hag, trying to facilitate my infiltration here? Oh yes, Carrot, you should go to the Wilstrom Museum, yes. You should steal these 3 incredibly important artifacts that I need to complete my evil plan. Am I going to go to Marla, or whatever her name is, and she just acts all matter-of-fact? She's not trying to get into my trousers? And be like, wait a minute. You're the hag. Okay. Fine. We'll buy a replica of the crown. Convenient that you would have this. A replica of the heart. Convenient that you would have this. A map of the museum. Very convenient that you would have this, lady. So not gonna let me purchase? There we go. Okay. Gas bombs, explosive mines. Get some flash bombs. There we go. Get 5 of those. Gas arrows, noisemakers. We're definitely going to need a full quiver of those. And then the other thing we're going to need is the water arrows, so they don't sell them in this district. Okay. The 4th item is a gold practice lock if I wanted to go back and practice lockpicking. Okay.
Those shadows.
So wait, the crown, the heart, and the eye. Is there a replica eye? Let's go up here. This fence was murdered. Let's see if someone's taken over his business, shall we? No. Still locked. Never mind. Okay. So we need to go back to Ordale soon. I just want to quickly pop the stone market and see if I can grab some water arrows. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day today. On with the routine here, frankly. I've got editing to do. Received a phone call about an hour ago from an unknown number. I'm guessing it was probably an estate agent, but I'll go check it. I was in negotiations for a bungalow which fell apart. I'm not naive. I know that they're waiting to see if they can get a better buyer. Oh my god, on toast. What the fuck?
What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
What the hell?
I've been blinded!
You deserved it.
I'm gonna clobber you.
Jesus Christ, is there fucking civil war? Fucking hell, dude. Look, what's this shit? Are these civilians? No, they're all pagans. What's this fucking civil war going on here? Hi.
I don't know, Garrett. Something about you and that hood.
Lady, there's like 6 dead guys outside your door. Now is not the time to get horny. Hang on. Sell all this stuff.
This is some haul, Garrett.
Oh shit, the bed. Bloody hell. Oh Christ. Ah! I just want to go shopping! Oh my god, what the fuck is this? Why are there so many NPCs here? What is going on? What is legit going on? Is it a bug? Why are the Hammerites and the Pagans having a fucking civil war in the streets of Stone Market?
Always on my shift. Come on out. Ambush!
Fucking hell. Is someone giving away like PlayStations or some shit?
You bees.
Double knockout. I need to get to Marla or Martha, whatever her name is. Horny McHornyson. You just killed another pagan. Was that? Oh no, it was a bandit lady. Is everyone dead now? Can I get back to thieving?
I'll let someone else worry about this. Ain't nothing I can do.
Alright. Let's go talk to her. Oh, hang on. Nope. No.
What's that?
A fun run.
Ah! Coming through!
Hang on.
Nothings. No ones. No bodies here at all. What? Is them torch just went out?
Okay. Get the water arrows and then head to the museum. Can I buy water arrows here? That's the question. Is she going to bugger off?
Psst. Waits for me. I want to fight.
Good, good.
Say, Garrett,
Oh, wait, she's
you
not
got
there.
a sec? Could you sign something for a friend of mine? Sort of an autograph kind of thing? Her name's Marla, too. Just by coincidence. Anyway, she's just wild about me actually knowing you, but you're busy right now, I see.
Have a good day, Marla. Don't go outside unless you might get swept up in either a fun run or a massacre. Okay, I've got to refill my water arrows.
Fight
Look out!
and die.
Ow!
Ah!
Is she just murdering civilians? What the fuck? Holy shit. It's full on craziness. I've never seen this before. Don't know what's going on. I'm guessing it's some sort of bug in the game. I've never seen this before. This is like playthrough number 4 or 5.
What's
Alright. How strange. Part of the mod, maybe? Maybe. Not sure, not sure.
Good day.
Good day. This guy's like, no idea what's going on. One district across. Okay, so let me just run to the south quarter, run to the black alley, grab some water arrows, then run all the way back. La-di-da-di-da. Right. Yeah, I hope everyone's good. Trying to think what else is going on, really. Just editing. Yeah, place is full of food. I went for a huge food shop a while ago, so I've got lots of stuff. Defrosting some chicken yesterday, so I could give Lulu some medication. I bought some joint medication for her, along with some dewormer and defleer, and I fried it up with a bit of chicken. She devoured it. Also, what I like to do, don't tell anyone, he says in front of a live stream, but I like to, when I get, say, KFC, buy like a little popcorn chicken, and then I open up all the boxes for the KFC. So all of the, what is it, the little, literal cardboard boxes. And I fill them with popcorn chicken. And then I close them again and seal them properly. And then I put it all back in the bag and I seal it properly. And then I just put it on the floor. Why? Because Lulu loves destroying things. Paper, tissues, letters, a £20 note at one point, motherfucker. She loves ripping things to pieces, so I give her a game. She gets to rip all of this cardboard to pieces, and the reward, little bits of chicken. He's wised up. So I turn round after about 20 minutes, and the floor is just like a sea of ripped up cardboard, and in the middle of all of that is an extremely satisfied, chubby pooch.
Something in particular you're looking for? The name's Thomas, if the sir needs anything.
Lots of water arrows. Okay, noisemakers. I think I'm good. Thank you, Thomas. Flashbangs would be quite useful.
You'll be happy with your purchase.
Right. Yeah, I suppose it's probably not a good idea enforcing destructive behavior, but she likes it. It's a game.
What's the word on the street?
This is art.
I need some good news for a change, Garrett.
Don't go outside. Right. So, let's go. Let's get back up to Ordale and let's infiltrate the museum. I'll get to the entrance and we'll watch the cinematic or the intro or whatever, but then I probably have to go and leave it for the morning and go get on with work, and we'll save the museum for the evening. Okay. Ooh.
Maybe you'll find. See you later then.
Irresponsible? Absolutely, yes. Okay. He's in the way. Almost, Mellow, almost. So if I can get into the museum, find the artifacts before Gamal does, I'll have the ability to either use or destroy the final glyph. The glyph to end all glyphs. The prophecies are unclear. In doing so, her plan will be foiled, and she won't be invincible. According to Keeper Orland, that's what she'd be if she'd... well, what she's going to be if she acquires the final glyph. Okay. You too, Nuggy. Alright. So, stepping through here, am I going to get jumped immediately by 27 random fucking assortment of factions? The Hammerites, the Pagans, the Mechanists for some reason. Holy shit! What is going on with this single area?
Bees? Oh, can't see anything.
The floor is a carpet of bodies.
Something. What a waste.
Stay away! Please, I want to live!
Is that pagan going to attack that woman? Look, an innocent, unarmed woman.
Oh, it looks like someone's been wounded.
Blood.
Pretty bad.
Someone's hurting bad.
Oh.
Blood. Someone's hurting bad. Bad.
Blood. Someone's hurting bad. The pagan lady's bogged off. Let's go. Right. Do I have bad relations with any factions? Well, let's just say, in the first Thief game, I kind of murdered the pagan's god. But I'm sure they'll get over that. In the second Thief game, I kind of violated numerous holy relics, broke into numerous sacred sites, trespassed on numerous patches of holy ground, ended up stopping a heresy, an internal heresy, but they probably wouldn't have seen it like that at the time. Oh, and stole a bunch of their really precious artifacts. But I'm sure they'll get over it. The Hammerites will be fine. The Keepers? Well, we'll see at the end of this, shall we? Although, fun fact, last stream, do you remember Laurel, the little girl? That's Victoria. Same voice actress. You probably know her better for her role elsewhere as Shodan in the System Shock series. Sorry.
I wonder if it's true. Critters can see things we can't.
need something to fling. Something that will make some noise. I could just make some noise. Or, you know, I could just glitch out. That's fine too, Garrett. We can just stand here like a lemon. Yeah, I could just peg it. Let's just peg it.
What's all this? There you are.
And I'm out. Right. Okay, so, go to the museum. What was that about a tunnel? They found a tunnel to enter the museum? I wonder if we can figure out where that is. Whoa! Break into the museum in order to steal the remaining artifacts before Gamal does. When you have all of the artifacts, meet Artemis in the Tertius courtyard in Stone Market Plaza. Tunnel, where's the tunnel? There's nobody here. Okay, here is the museum. These two chuckle fucks said they found a tunnel to get in? But where?
I can't just walk in through the front gate of the museum. I'll have to find some other way inside.
Excuse me, where was that tunnel that I overheard you talking about to sneak into the museum? It's been too long, I've legitimately forgotten where the tunnel is. Break into the museum in order to steal the artifacts? Okay. Does it say? You can't be serious. The tunnel, like, 5 meters from the door? Detective extraordinaire, aren't you?
It's really quite rude to stare.
Okay, well, we found the tunnel.
I do hate to think it, but Mary is just not as quick as she used to be.
It's so secret, yes. Right, okay. Let's have a look at the intro then.
It was nearly 7:30 before the fire was built up this morning. It's quite chilly when it came time for breakfast.
Not easy to get out. Alright, boys, here's your lunch. You can't go robbing the Wilstrom Museum on an empty stomach. I ain't worried. You got the tunnel dug real good. Makes a mother proud. Remember, once you're inside, you have to watch out for all them fancy safety gadgets they got. Anyway, eat up and good luck. Hugs. Ma. Right. Oh, they didn't finish their bread. Yeah, this was what was mentioned before about 2 idiots falling victim to a trap. Ah, Garrett. Hello, my friend. I've sent a messenger out to leave this note where, with any luck, you will find it. My crystal ball tells me that you are planning to rob the museum. If so, then I believe I have something you may find useful. I have very convincing replicas of some of the exhibits. If you swap them with the real exhibits, the museum guards will not notice anything is wrong. Of course, there is never any pressure to buy, but the Wieldstrom Museum has a history of killing thieves, does it not? In fact, the replicas were custom ordered by Ma Graham for the heist her boys tried to pull off a while ago, but they never picked up any of the replicas. Probably the price was too high for them. And you know how that turned out. Come by my shop if you're interested. May fortune smile on you. Carmen Kentara, proprietor of Carmen's Place. I've already bought them. Ah. I wonder if that's been added. I have no memory of this. Oh. Also, hang on a second. If you do drop down here and find the note, how can you easily climb back out? Okay. Ooh. The Big Museum Heist Master Plan by Ma Graham. So, it'll be just the two of you. Use the tunnel, right, boys? But see, it's gotta be after dark. Wait for the day shift to head home for the night. Then sneak in. Avoid the night guards. They'll move around a lot, taking breaks and such. If you're lucky, you'll catch them sleeping. Stay away from them newfangled security machines they've got. They'll fry you like an egg. When you see a good-looking exhibit, nab it. When you start getting tired, that means your bags are full, and it's time to come on home. I'll have the supper waiting. Alright, so she drew up the plan and then sent in her two fucking sons. Right. I see, there's a brick wall we just climb. Okay. Give it a save. And then, let's go.
Gamal is after the artifacts in the Wieldstrom Museum, and so am I. She has a head start, an army of statues, and glyph powers that make her almost unstoppable. I have... well, all I know is I have to get those artifacts first. I've already got 2 of the 5. The last 3 are museum exhibits and include a couple of old friends. The Kershak crown seems to have made its way here. And there's the Eye, a gemstone I've got some history with. Meanwhile, Artemis is trying to drag the truth out of Orland. These artifacts won't do me any good if I don't know what to do with them. Call it ego, but I've always wanted to tackle the museum. The place is loaded with valuables and all the crack security needed to protect them. The last time someone tried to break in, the crime reports read, "Museum proves thief-proof. Would-be thieves dead." Nobody's tried since then. Gamal may be inside by now. All right, Hag. Let's find out who the real thief is.
Locate the eye and steal it. Locate the heart and steal it. Leave through the tunnel in the entrance courtyard. Okay. Start. I have a map of the entire museum. The entrance, east wing, west wing, inner courtyard. Okay. We'll make our way through it, steal everything we need, get out of here, and then hopefully find out how to initiate the final glyph. As for right now though, folks, thank you for watching, but I've kind of run out of time this morning. I need to go and get on with editing in the form of Untitled Goose Game. But thank you for watching. Thank you for subbing Jadis and Jurassic 7 Master. Thank you Buckman and Shannon. Thank you Speedmaster and Tungsten and Shinonymous and Ollywood. Thank you everyone. Thank you. Right, so, have a wonderful afternoon. Let me just dip out of here. Hang on, whoops. Title, hang on. Okay, so I'll be busy today just editing Untitled Goose Game. I'm sure I'll be around in the evening, where I'll do the museum mission for those interested. Okay, so let's have a look and see. Are any of my clanmates on, and are they doing anything interesting? 1 second. So right now, in the clan, SWAT Knight is the only one currently on. Okay, I'll hand you over to SWAT Knight then. What's he doing? He's currently... it says he's playing Guild Wars 2, but he seems to be doing something on YouTube. I will let him explain exactly what he's doing. Right, so this is ZF SWAT Knight, an extremely German man from Germany. Have a good one. Hope to see you soon. Have a wonderful afternoon.